Well, I love that as an immigrant, you are so proudly American.
Oh, yeah.
That must be, it must give you a different perspective than so many people who were born here in America. What is it that you appreciate so much about this country?
That you can speak your mind. My dad sent me back home when I was 9, and by then a new prime minister had come to power, and he declared that Jamaica was a socialist country. If you had land, it belonged to the government now. Your profits, if you were a business, were no longer your own. It was treacherous. And in fact, so many Jamaicans fled because there was no freedom. There was no liberty. There was violence everywhere, political violence. And that's what I love about America. Liberty, freedom. So I'm always willing to tell you what I think. And you know, you're either going to vote for me or you're not. But we can't lose that in America.
Does it worry you that you have someone who could potentially become the mayor of New York City, who is a Democratic Socialist, having seen what you saw as a child?
I left that so-called Democrat Socialism in Jamaica. It doesn't work because after a while, we had no money. We had no jobs created. I saw economic policies where you went to the grocery store and you were limited in how many of a thing you could buy. But that's amazing to me that we are now playing with someone in New York who has self-declared that he's a socialist and everything's going to be free. Free groceries, free rent, free. And then what? And who pays for this? So this is crazy. I don't even have words to describe. You cannot do socialism right.
At a very young age, at 18 years old, you decided to become a United States Marine. And